Hi guys, I'm here. Coming on right at 7, like I said. Oh, like I said I would. I hit something. Okay, hold on, you guys. All right, hold on, you guys. All right, hold on. There we go. All right. No, I'm here. Let's see, wait and see who comes on. Yeah, I'm like, I hit something and it flew. All right, here we go. No, not now. I'm done with this. I'm done with Apple. I'm done with Apple, you guys. Like, I'm done with Apple. I'm done with their shit. So yeah, we'll just see go live. Let's see what we get. All right. So we're gonna do meditation tonight, but I'm gonna talk a little bit. Why won't the camera flip? Why is it doing this? That's weird. It won't flip. Why won't it flip? Hold on, you guys. Here, let's end it until we figure out why it won't flip. Anyway, so I'm going to be talking about some of my predictions. So there we go. There it flipped. All right. Do my live. There we go. Anyway, so hold on, you guys, just a little bit there. All right. Hi, guys. I'm going to be doing my meditation. We're also going to talk about a couple of my predictions because this is unfolding kind of now. See, it flipped again. It flipped. Why is it doing that? I flipped it and it flipped back. How? I've never seen a camera do that before. What a bunch of crap. All right, hold on, you guys. Like, I've never seen a camera do that before. Why? Why is it doing that? It's like, that's wild. It's just doing whatever it wants to do. See, look at it, just flipped again. Wow, there we go. Huh. Anyway. Sometimes they just do, it's technology. Hi guys, I'm doing my meditation tonight. We're going to be doing meditation so that you understand. There we go. Hi guys, I'm here. I'm going to do I've decided I'm going to take a break from, by the way, from all of my $15 readings where people are asking me 3 questions and taking advantage of me. So been doing this. I've done over 65,000 readings. We figured it's more like 100,000, but we're not sure. So we're guessing about 65,000 because I do that many. You guys have seen, I've done that many, like in front of you, 50. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing the questions anymore. If you need to call me, you need to call me for a reading. It's that simple. I'm not going to do it anymore. Maybe in a month or so, maybe 2. You know what? Yeah. So I'm just like, oh, thank you, Christy. We need to talk a little bit because one, we're going to meditate, and we really need to meditate on peace real bad. You guys know what I'm talking about. And I said it's coming. That's all I've been saying. What have I said since 2019? It's coming. Grow your own food. It's Donald Trump is going to be, there's going to be a reverberation for 3 years. Either he's going to be in office 3 years, or there's going to be reverberation from his bullshit he's pulling. I'm telling you, that is what I was told. I just repeat what I am told. Okay. So that you guys know, please hit like. Okay. Thank you guys. I normally have more people on, and that's okay. I don't have that many people on tonight, but I am going to be going. Yeah. We need to meditate. So we're going to meditate, and we're going to try to bring peace because this is supposed to happen. Okay. And are they now, what did I say initially about, because I will have my podcast tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about animal communication, how to do it, how to communicate with your animal. That's what we're going to be doing tomorrow. Okay. So that's going to be on my podcast so that you guys know. All right. But we're going to talk about that, but we are going to meditate too, because if you have not gotten a ferro rod, these work. They work. I don't care. They're manifestation rods. And one is zinc, one is copper. You can buy them online. I do not sell them, but one person found it. People, I probably sold about 1,000 of them, and all of a sudden they quadrupled their price. And don't go to them. Like, if you guys don't know, we've had a long discussion about all this, about my prices. My prices are cheap. I get a pension. I retired young. And the money that you give me, the money you donate to me, the money that for readings is going to help to feed horses. Now, my horses are well fed. Trust me. You guys have seen my little one that I think I'm going to have to put her down. I don't know what to do, but we went out and got some new hay the other day. You guys saw me. That hay is the best hay, man. Like, they are like, they're just plumping right up. Anyway, and it's feeding animals. That's what it's doing. And I'm trying to rescue. We have rescued 3 so far, horses, and they're all in good shape now. Good pets, sweet pets. Just, so just remember that. All right. Just remember that. I'm gonna in a minute. Hi guys. I'm going to do some meditation. Tomorrow I might pull somebody on camera. So if you guys are ever interested, hi guys, I'm everybody waving at me. Okay, hold on. I'm waving back. So I'm going to go over really quick about a couple Guppy, okay. If you haven't joined my Substack, that's going to be the 5D Pioneer. You're going to need this. The 5D Pioneer is survival. I don't care what anybody says. It's spiritual survival and it's physical survival. That's what it is. That's why it's called the 5D Pioneer. This is completely uncharted territory and nobody knows what we're doing because no one has any experience in any of this. You noticed I've been doing a lot of, hey, look what I'm growing. Hey, look at my food. Hey, look. Please grow your own food. That's all I'm going to say. All right. That's what I'm going to say. Now, I did not promote or anything. Sometimes some of us promote a little bit, so we get a few new followers, and it's okay. I've got quite an influx going. I did open up Tuesdays, so now there's 2.5 days open for readings. So if you see where it's like, wow, the whole day is open now, because I opened it because I was booked out 3 weeks. So go back in, and if you need a reading, 25% off. I am inexpensive. I am looking. I'm sorry, I do check out my competition. And I am telling you, I'm $165 for an hour. Right now, $125 for an hour because I'm on sale by 25%. And people are like, oh my God, I can't believe it's that cheap. You've done how many readings? Mike's like more than 65,000. Like, it's between 65,000 and 100. And because you guys have seen where I've done 300 and 400 a month with readings, So anyway, I did open it back up so that you'll see that it's open. But there's people doing what I do, charging $300 and $500. That's grocery money. I'm sorry, people have to eat. Like, I am a luxury. I'm going to say it one more time. I'm a luxury. You do not have to talk to your dead grandma Ethel if you don't have food on your table. You know what I'm saying? And that is not how I function. That is not what I believe. And by the way, anything you do is actually, it is considered, most of the stuff you give me is a donation. I am being creative. We're in the process of doing a 501c. We're going to be doing the horse equine facility. And so not yet though. So I have to pay taxes. So if you see that there's tax, it's because that's why. But I'm just letting you know. Now we're going to go over a couple of predictions right now because thank you. Oh, thank you. Yes, I do have a little makeup on. Some days I do, and some days I took I took a shower just a little while ago. It's 90 some degrees here, and that's so hot to us. We're like, ugh. So I took a shower and I'm like, I'll look halfway decent today. And so sometimes I come right in, you guys. I've been out in the garden. I've been out in my hosta garden. I've been out digging around. I'm putting down rocks. I'm doing, yeah. Anyway, so we're going to talk about some of these because when I watch everyone, I told you I watch my competition sometimes. Just and some of them I'm friends with. I have friends. I have kinds of friends that are psychics too. Anyway, and there was a woman on there bragging away. Well, I predicted this and I did this, and I'm going, thinking, do I do that? Maybe I do that. So I'm not gonna concentrate on that. I will say, yes, this did happen. Because you have to remember, it doesn't come from me. It is coming right from Jesus or the Pleiadians or my guides. Jesus told me that, and this was directly from, and sure, and if it ain't Jesus, it sure does look like the guy that's talking to me. Beard, the light colored eyes, great sense of humor. Tells it like it is, though. You would be very surprised what he says is very like, I don't know how to describe it. Just like it tells it like it is, Anyway, he said 3 years. 3 years. And he said it 3 times, 3 years. That's all I know. Now, could it be reverberation from getting him out of office because we all know that he didn't win? I don't know. I just know that it's a 3 years total, and it's always already a 2.5 year yet. So I want you guys to remember it's 2.5 years yet that we have to put up with this. Yeah. And what was my prediction in 20? It is happening. It hasn't completely happened. And I'm telling you, I'm told to say them, and I do. I said that the government, the army will not back him. They will not back him. And they aren't. How did the parade go? Right? I've been saying that. I also said they wouldn't attack their own people. So even though there's been a couple of some violence. Now I have a video on Friday night. When it bothers me a lot, I did not post it, but I did it on Friday night. I said it, and you can see I'm driving up to my property up north. I'm like, I'm sitting in the passenger seat, and I'm like, I don't like it. There's violence. I don't like it. I think they're shooting. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And that is exactly what happened. And I did make the comment on Sunday night that he'd be found in 3 days, and he was. He came 3 days. Just like I said, you'd find him in 3 days. I didn't know if there was a shootout or not. I couldn't tell. It didn't feel like, you know what I'm saying? But I did, I made the comment. I'm like, 3 days. That's what I'm told. And you remember, like I said, I'm told this stuff. I'm so fantastic because some of these psychics, it's me, it's all ego. And I can have this taken away from me at any point. Any point, I can have this taken away from me. And then I can't do it anymore. But I'm here to warn you. I'm here to help my tribe. Here to make sure you're growing your own food. Make sure you're staying grounded. Make sure it's coming, folks. It's coming. I've been saying this the whole time. We're in the tribulation. We have been since 2019. We have become so incensed, I guess I should say, that we are just like, whatever. I want you to think about that. It lasts for 7 years. And that's right, because that's about the right time, 5, 6. Now, 2020 it would have started. Anyway, and it would be done 2027, which would be in about 2.5 years. See what I'm saying? I'm just repeating what Jesus, I'm just repeating. Okay. So, yes, you're right, Deborah Joffrey. So I did say that 3-day shooter, I tell you to bring you comfort. I don't do this to brag. I'm not making a lot of money. I want you all to understand. Yes, join my Substack, please. I'm just here to help. That's all I'm here. I'm trying not to take advantage of anybody. I guarantee my readings. If you do not like your reading, if that was that bad, or if somebody you wanted to connect with as a medium, I can't connect with, I give you your money back. Now, granted, I've only probably done it this many times. I have $65, but I do it. I have done it. I've had one person that just complained at me so much. I just said, this is the deal. You want to hear what you want to hear. I'm telling you the truth. And if you don't like it, that's fine. But here's the deal. I'm going to give you your money back and I'm blocking you. You are not allowed back to talk to me or mention me ever again. And that was several years ago, but yeah. So I didn't want to let you guys know that that I've been saying there'd be riots in France. That's going on as we speak. And it does seem like my predictions are things I'm interested in. I know it's kind of crazy. Like I still say the Native American way of life is coming back, and the bison will be the #1 food source on the North American continent coming up here within the next few years. All right. So I just want you to know. Okay. Yes. ED says walk barefoot as much as you can. Now, Jesus said, be careful. There's something happening in June with NVIDIA stock. Well, this is what's happening. I say, and he said the middle of June. And so I'm like, okay, was that what this is? I have not pulled my money. You guys know that I share stock tips to everybody. Should be abundant. Everybody should be abundant. And people are like, well, why would Jesus give you things like that? He doesn't want me not to be abundant. I'm trying to do something. And so I've got investments. And you know what I'm saying? So people are like, Jesus wouldn't do that. Okay, well, that's what he's doing. I thought I was more Buddhist than anything. And here comes Jesus. So I'm just repeating, but he's here and he's working. They always talk. He says to me, he says this over and over. The way they talk about it in the church, in the Bible, is not the way. Their concept of this is not the way it's going to happen. That's all I know. What do I know what he means? No, I do not. But he says it's not happening the way they're telling us it's going to happen. Is there stuff going down? You better believe it. I want to say you better buckle down for in 2 days. In 2 days, we're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Now, do I feel like the Kamala Harris thing? I'm going to go back to this. I did not get this right, although I did say Wisconsin would go red, which means Donald Trump wins. But I said I still think she'll win. I said that. That was the day before. I think it was Sunday. It was 2 days before. And when somebody is like the Antichrist, they're able to cloak themselves. You do understand this, right? They can cloak. They are the epitome of evil. That's all I'm going to say. Who am I talking about? Gee, I don't know. But I'm telling you that I believe that some of us did not get that. One, she really won. Two, it's going to come to it's going to hit the shit's going to hit the fan. Three, it's cloaked. They cloaked it. At the last minute, they cloaked that. Okay. So anybody that didn't get it right, and everybody had a 50-50 shot, right? Now, I didn't miss Joe Biden. When Joe Biden got elected, if you go back to my 2020 podcast, right before the election, I said he's gonna win by the skin of his teeth. 3 days before I did before the inauguration, I said I'm worried what's going on. There's something going on that's going to shock the world, and it's on my YouTube. I said I'm concerned and I'm worried, which was January 6th. I can't always tell you. I can just tell when something's not right. And I knew on Friday night something wasn't right. Because when people are hurt or injured, it hurts me. And I get this weird feeling in the pit of my stomach. And I don't like it. And you guys have to know that the shooting be careful, I said that. The pew that happened in Minnesota is only 2 hours away from where I was staying. What was the first thing that went through my mind? Is he driving down the highway? Because I'm right off the highway. And I'm like, is he going to pass me? That was the first thing that hit my mind. And I'm like, yeah. But I just felt that. I felt it. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel it. And I know some of you guys are doing it too. I know that I'm not the only psychic. And by the way, Jesus said there's many of us. There's many of us messengers. I'm a messenger. He said there's many of you. And he goes, I'm coming to more than one person. I'm coming to many people. So I just want you to know that I'm not, this could be taken away from me at any point. If I'm going to keep being with a big old ego going, I'm wonderful. Yeah. It could be taken away from me overnight like that. And I know that. So that's why I am trying really hard not to, it's not me giving you these messages. It's not me thinking I'm so wonderful. I am in service to all of you. So I want you guys to understand. All right. Yes, you're right, Deborah. Yes. Yeah. Stop asking AI for spiritual advice. Yeah. All right. So now I just want to let you guys know we're going to meditate. So if you have not gotten these, it's okay. Hey guys, I see some of you guys on Instagram. I want you to understand that you need to buy these because these are manifestation tools and I am telling you they work. Now, if you guys don't know, was it last 2 weeks ago that I wished for $3,300? I wish for money because if I need it, I don't. Okay, I've wished for other things and they've come true, and they come true very quickly. I was wishing for more local friends, and I like ran into I joined a Ghostbusters convention and met a whole bunch of new friends that I'm actually supposed to go with them on Monday. So I did say that I did say that on my live last 2 weeks ago. So that things do happen, but right now I need money. I have animals that I'm always a little edgy about making sure my animals have enough food. And so if that ever seems like I'm money, somebody said, it's a turnoff. You're money hungry. If I were money hungry, would I be charging what I'm charging? No. I'd be charging $300 and $500. I'm not going to do that. I don't care if I hit the New York Times bestsellers list with my new book. I'm not doing that. Why? That's too much. People need to feed their families and it's coming. You're going to need that money. I'm telling you. Okay. I'm going to tell you another thing. I got a hayfield behind me. He has not cut it. The guy's kind of a jerk. But anyway, it's a long story. Anyway, he bought it a few years ago. It was for sale and I didn't have the money. If worst came to worst for me, you think I wouldn't open my gate and let my animals run and eat that hay, that grass that's growing? And if he didn't like it, that's too bad. Because you see what I'm saying? Like, yeah. But and by the way, the raccoon, you guys know I got a raccoon from hell. This raccoon has been tormenting me on my farm for like 2 to 3 years. It kills my chickens. It's eaten my pullets, the little chickens as they grow. They're called pullets. It's getting into all I took care of its little red wagon for now. I went and got a bunch of pepper. I bought a bunch of pepper because it doesn't bother birds. And I mixed it in all the grain. And I can just see this little pain in the ass getting it on his hands and then rubbing his face and going, and because he hasn't been in it since. So for now, and then we are putting on a trap. So he's too smart for a trap, that's what the problem's been. He's too smart. So if you guys don't know, it's been from hell trying to catch this damn raccoon for like almost 3 years. Guppy's like, ask the aliens to remove him. I thought about doing something mean and poisoning, and I just can't do it. It's got to eat too. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just trying to survive. I can't do that. So, but it got a nice dose of pepper. So cayenne. So yeah, that's what I did. So anyway, just to let you guys know. But we're gonna meditate, and tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. Central will be my podcast. I will be pulling a couple people in. Trying to. I've got the intro working. You guys know that I came from a podcast station where there's almost 1 million listeners, and on my podcast, and I've departed ways. For obvious, there's a few reasons why, but you figured out a couple. But that's okay because I know how to do it all myself. So I just do. But I normally can pull you guys into the green room and you guys sit there and you wait for me. It won't work. For some reason, I'm going to call StreamYard and talk to them tomorrow morning and say, why can't I see my people in my green room? I should be able to see them because I know I've done it before. And so, it's just those little glitches, So anyway, seasoned eggs from within. Guppy says. Well, you know that I do feed them oregano. I always talk about oil of oregano, you guys. It works. It's very good for you. It keeps me. My husband got the flu. He was so sick. He can't take oil of oregano. It upsets his stomach. Whatever. Okay, Dan, you could eat it with food. But anyway, so I've been taking it. I didn't get it. I started getting it. I got a little bit of an earache, a little bit of an ear infection, and it just went away because oil of oregano works. And I give it to my chickens every single day. I mix it right in. I get big tubs of oil of oregano and mix in a certain amount into their food. Because for chickens, you have to keep it. You have to be proactive. And once they get sick, they're dead. That's the way a chicken is. It's just because they're birds. You have to keep them from getting sick, because once they're sick, that's it. You're done. So anyway, we're going to meditate. All right. All right. So if you have not, hi Desiree, haven't heard, seen some of you guys, haven't seen from you guys. Hi, Colleen. Trouble. So hello. Hi guys. If you haven't joined my Substack yet, you will see, if you join it, you will see that I've got the 5D Pioneer newsletter that's coming out, and there'll be some one-on-one videos where only my subscribers get it. So including predictions. That's where the predictions are going. They're going to be coming off my website, and they're going to be going there. So that way it's well worth I'm asking $14.99 a month, but that's a 9-page newsletter, 9 pages. And it's up to 9 pages. Sometimes it's 6 or 7, sometimes it's 9. Everything from recipes to how-tos to support you through this, to you name it, it's on there. There's a lot of different stuff on there. And then also a couple videos and my predictions. So I'm going to just streamline everything and make it easier. I don't go do Patreon. Patreon is a pain in the butt. I did Patreon 5, 6 years ago or so. And I don't like it's a little complicated on getting your videos on and downloaded, and it's easier. Substack is just an easy platform. So, okay. All right. So what we're doing now is we're going to meditate. Okay. We're going to meditate. So what we're going to do is you're going to think about something you want. Now you can be selfish. This is that manifestation. You can be What I think we need to do is I'm going to first concentrate on something I want. All right. But I'm also going to concentrate on, then we're going to go to a grander scale, and we're all going to meditate and manifest peace. Simple, right? Right. Okay. So just to let you guys know. All right. All right. So anyway, all right. So everybody, so if you do not have these, hi Gemstone, hi guys. I see you on Instagram. My Instagram is not that big. Instagram is too meta-ish. So, but like I said, I'm on like 8 social medias. I've been doing Blue Sky, but I wish Blue Sky would go live. And because they don't go live, I'm not on there like I should be. But anyway, you're going to take your zinc. It should be 100% zinc. Do not get an alloy. And you're going to put it in your left hand, because that's female. Copper's in the right. That's male. And what you're going to do, and if you don't have them, look at, I got little balls. If you don't have that, that's okay. You can use crystals. So if you want to, I've got my crystals here somewhere. Yeah, I got them here. You can use crystals too. Now these are wrapped in copper. You can use those too. And what you're going to do is you're going to concentrate on what you want. And you're going to give it a time frame, and you're going to make it attainable, relevant. Timely. It's a SMART goal. You guys don't, if you ever went and right now, if you ask any kid under the age of 24 or so, what a SMART goal is, they will tell you, because they did them in school. But we are using that idea for this. All right. So what we're going to do is, I want you to think of something. It's going to be anything you want. And if you're not very good at this, some of you are like, I'm not very good at this. You get better. You get better at this. I want you to start something small. Start something. I'm going to get like one day when I started small, because I hadn't done it in a while, I said, I want a $5 bill in my hand, not one that I have earned. All right. So I kid you not, within 3 days, one of my friends came and said, "Hey, I owe you $5. Remember?" And I went, she goes, "Yeah, I was changed. Remember?" And she handed me a $5 bill in my hand and I laughed. And I'm like, well, that was manifested. So it can be small. It does not have to be big, but I was wishing, and make sure you're telling people, because you are going to behave as if you've already attained it. Okay. And it does work. This works. I'm telling you, this works. You got to believe me. This works. It really, truly does. So, hi guys. Hi, Katie. All right. Hi, Solig. All right. Good, Guppy. Guppy asked for her kitty to get better, and it did. So she did. So, okay. So, but you're going to also tell everybody, because you're owning it. Some people say, I'm not telling anybody because they're going to try to like take it away from me. And that's not how it works. The throat chakra is powerful. It's a powerhouse. By saying it, you make it so. Okay. So I want you to remember that. All right. And yes, it's 90 some degrees today. If you see me sweaty, I am sweating just to sitting in this back room. It's very warm today. That's not normal in Wisconsin. Is there a few hundred days? Yes. Are there a few 90 days? But this is the first warmest day we've had. I think it was 91 or 92 today. So you see me drinking this, and I do have an electrolyte problem. So anyway, all right. Go good, Katie. Yes. So Katie says, money comes to me easily, and watch the funniest way that one finds and receives it. Believe it and know it. And wealthy, healthy, sent to the kitty. Yep. So trust me, it will come in ways you will be like, you're like, wow, that was cool. I wished remember, if you remember, I said out of the clear blue, I said, I want $8,800 or $8,600. Or I wanted $10,000. And or was it 86? No, it was 88, I think. And you have to watch that one of the videos. It's over back on YouTube. And I got a book deal. The book deal was where the money came from, because he put the money up. See, it's funny because I saw somebody on live recently, you guys, and you guys do know that if you self-publish, it's going to cost you a lot of money. But when you have somebody backing you, they'll put the money up. And so my publisher put in 10 grand. And it ended up being, by the time I paid for editing, because editing is like $1,000, like $1,200, it was $8,800. So I'm like, oh, now here's my opinion on this. Is it possibly that I'm reading my own chart a little bit? Could be. All right. I could be reading my own chart. So, or I'm picking up on my own chart. Now, last week I was wanting $3,300, and I got more than $3,300. I'm not even going to say where it came from, but it sure helped me pay some bills. So, okay. All right. So what we're going to do is, if you don't have anything, you need something to put your energy to. So you can use a crystal. But if you can buy these, don't pay a lot. Some places wanting $40 for these. Get these for $8.88 on Amazon. At least they were. So, okay. So here we go. And what you're going to do is you're going to think about it. And I want you to, some people hum. I don't know if you guys knew that. Some people hum. Humming activates the throat chakra. It's a powerhouse. So if you want to do that, you can. Okay. So you might go, I'm wishing for something. I'm wishing for, okay, if you guys know, I sold a horse. She was like, I had her since she was 5 months old, and I sold her and I want her back. That's what I'm wishing for. And I'm being told that she's on her way back, and she knows it. So, and God, I'm going to be crammed with horses though. I'm going to have 5, 6, 7 horses on property, and that's way too many. Well, she's going to have to be put down. I can't in good conscience let her go through another year that she went through. She has no teeth left. They wear their teeth down, and she can't chew food. And you should see her trying to struggle to chew. She's put on weight because it's soft grass right now because it's green pasture. But when the hay season comes, I'm gonna have to. I'm just gonna. She lived longer. That one they put her down last year, and I said no, I'm not doing it. So that'll be 6. But that's what I'm wishing for. So I want you can hum. You can feel it resonate through your head. This is also a Qigong move. I'm a Qigong instructor. If you ever are stressed out, see, these little things are in my newsletter. That's what I'm telling you. If you ever are, you do this. Very gently put this on, put your fingers in and hum. It resets your vagus nerve. It resets your vagus nerve. Okay. I go all kinds of odd things from Qigong that I've learned as I'm now an instructor. So that the humming just is activating. It's helpful. Okay. All right. Oh, Katie, it's raining. Okay. It's supposed to rain here tonight. Yep. And you do know that, okay, I got it. All right. Thank you, Katie. All right. Whatever weather I get here, you'll get in New York within 24 hours, by the way. We're in the same latitude. In Wisconsin, if you go straight across. Anyway, all right. So here we go. So selenite will work. Yes, it will. Yes. Thanks, Colleen. Colleen's like, I love Substack. The good thing about Substack, you guys, is that I can do a newsletter. I can write to you because I'm a writer. Jesus told me I was a writer at my core. And actually it's in my chart. It's in my psych, in my my astrology chart that I'm a writer. Anyway, but Substack is just good because you can do all of it. You can write, I can send you a note, and I can send you a video. So to me, it's the best of all of them because I can do all of it. So just letting you know. All right, so here we go. All right. All right, here we go. And what we're going to do is you can hum, you could think about what you want. Think about what you want. So, okay. So I've got a couple, and if you got more than one thing, I got 2 things I need. I need something to go viral again. That's what I need to go do. I don't know how I did it. I think they pick and choose. I think TikTok they pick and choose what goes viral. I really truly do. I was watching and there were certain things and anyway. All right. So here, for like 1 minute, or, whatever. That's all you need. That's all you need. Now, you can also hum for world peace and wish for world peace and try to manifest world peace, but to have true peace, and this is what I was told from the other side by you guys, your families tell me things like the stock, like I'm telling you, they said that the housing market is going to crash in November. Like there's going to be a dip in the housing market, like things are going to be cheaper. So if you're going to sell a house, you sell it now because I'm just repeating what they're telling me. But they told me one not too long ago, a follower's mother told me there's true peace is coming. True peace. What does that mean? What does that mean to you? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay. So I relay information. I just tell you. All right. So, okay. But I want you guys to be thinking about this. Hi guys. Here, wait. Let me wave. Let me wave. Let me wave. Let me wave. Okay. They might have walked away. Sometimes a lot of people move from Instagram over to my other stuff. So just to let you know. All right. But I will be doing a few free questions from my podcast. I always do. That's the only place you'll ever get them, everything free. Like I'll answer maybe 15 questions out of 15 people that are watching. So, but I do it across all my social media and then post it also to, and right now it's only being posted to Spotify. Because remember, I used to be on iHeartRadio. I had all these different things. I've gone down to just Spotify so that you guys know. Okay. But do I have any predictions for DACA? DACA is gonna, I still say you're getting citizenship. We have to wait this out. They're gonna back down. I still say it. I still say DACA and all these things that are good that are coming. That is why I said I thought Kamala Harris would win. Now it's at the end of all this. We have to go through all this turbulence to get to the point that we know. Do you see what I'm saying? Where it's gonna, because we're gonna have health care, we're gonna have child care. There's, and remember I said there would be a $25,000. I said there would be like money coming to new home buyers. Remember what she said that she was going to do? Well, it's all coming. Now I'm starting to wonder, and I'm posing the question, all right, to you guys, is that I know there's about a 5'10" male, very neatly dark hair, very neatly cut, that's going to bring everybody together. And I said his running mate would be a woman, and it looked like her hair was blonde. Is that Pete Buttigieg? Just a thought. It would be a risk to try to have a gay president. But at this point, I love to hear him talk because I just like him. I really like him. I think people need to, what people do behind their closed doors is nobody's damn business. Right? So just let you guys know. Okay. Janet said, starting to back down on ICE rating. Yes, I know. I heard farms, hotels, and restaurants. Remember I told you would back down? I also said, what else I say? I said that the tariffs wouldn't stick. That's on my website. Now, the ones I've got here that I just predicted, like on my live, I forget that I forget to write them down sometimes. So if you're watching me regularly, you will catch them though. Yeah. So Social Security, remember I told you Social Security and disability would never, ever be gotten rid of. They'll cut it. And what are they trying to do? I said they're going to cut it. So I keep up with politics and my politics stuff. I'm not as my election rate is only like an 80, 81 or 2. I missed a couple of elections. I did. But I got a lot of them right. And if you go on my thing, I'm like, I guess that elections are a funny thing because they can go either way at the last minute. So sometimes. So I want you guys, did you think it's John Ossoff? It could be. Somebody, I don't know who this, I just neat cut hair, dark, about 5'10". He's the president. And they showed me from the back of him. I just know he looked like he had a military kind of haircut. It was real nice and neat. Very kind of in shape. So somebody said it would be Pritzker. I'm like, no, he's too big for that, to be for who I saw. So all I know is that they showed it to me and they go, this is our next president. And I'm like, but they didn't show me the face. And I'm like, yeah. So, yeah. So anyway, all right. I want you guys to grow your own food. I want you to be prepared because this is coming. All right. I don't want to scare you. But to be informed is to be prepared. And so I know it's coming. All right. Just letting you guys know. All right. So if you have not in 2.5 years, Jackie, in 2.5, well, at the end of the cycle. And that's why I keep saying okay, this is my thing. I still say there's a president. There's a female president in place by 2030 or has been in the White House. If 28 is this guy, then how does this all work? Do you see what I'm saying? I don't quite understand it. I just know that I'm repeating what I'm told. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Jennifer. Yeah. And they are in the process of cutting Social Security. Yes. And they're not going to completely cut it, Jennifer. They're going to cut benefits. They're going to cut it down. Like it's already bare minimum now, but they're going to, yeah. I think it might not get cut though. I mean, I had another prediction. I was going to tell you guys that big, beautiful bill is not going to go through until they're going to have to change something. It's not going to go through the way it sits. They've got to do, and I think that they're going to be getting rid of some of the crap that's in there. You know what I'm talking about. There's garbage in there, and I think they're going to be getting rid of it. Okay, so no, he's not till 28. It's 2.5 years, so like 27. Like all I know is a 3-year total. I don't understand. And then so 2.5 more years. I'm either that or Vance takes over and there's a reverberation where he's affecting everything for 3 years. I think he isn't going to make 4 years. He's not going to make 4 years. That is what I was told. That's what I'm being told. I'm just repeating what I'm being told. Right? So remember, I'm an all clairaudient, and they tell me, and I heard him say, it was Jesus. And he goes, 3 years, 3 years, 3 years. So, okay. And yes, I said, yep. So like, you're right. I predicted Oz would not win. Yeah. So I got most of them right. That's why I said when the Kamala Harris thing happened, if you had heard me, I kept going, I don't get this. It just bothers me. Why would Wisconsin go red? Because if Wisconsin goes red, that means he will win. And I'm like, it doesn't make sense. And they kept telling me Wisconsin's going to go red. And I should have said, well, I guess Trump's going to win now all of a sudden. And if you had watched me 2 days before, I kept going, I don't like it. It was making me nervous. I was really upset. I was very upset because I'm like, this doesn't seem right. Something's wrong. Something, you know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, it's fixed. So I don't care what anybody says. So, all right. Yeah. So, hi guys. Let me hit the waves. People come in and out on my Instagram all the time. I don't hit Instagram. Like I said, I don't do a lot on Facebook. I don't do a lot on Instagram because Meta's don't get me started. Anyway, Solig, is that a mistype? I don't understand. E-G. Okay, 3 years total is what I was told. That's all I know. Okay, that's all I know. Okay. Jackie's like, I agree, it was fixed. I said something's not right. I said that from like the minute, like, yeah. So hi guys. I had people are popping in and out. Hi Sherry and Brenda, and hi guys. All right. Expiring. Oh, is he? Yes. So I think so. All I know is 3 years. Now, I want to say he doesn't stay in this country. And I don't know if he's exiled. I don't know if he's just leaving. Is he going to die? I'm going to have to be careful how I say that. I don't understand. I just know 3 years total. 3 year, Ariana, 3 years before Trump is out total. That's what I was told. And I repeat that. It's 3 years total. So, and I'm pretty good with numbers, I guess, because I was like, you guys remember that submarine? They couldn't find it. And I said, they find it. And when they did that, they did the press conference, I said, they'd find him in 2 days, which they did at 2:22. I said, they'd find him in 2 is what I got. I repeat what I'm told. Okay. All right. Yes. Yep. Yeah, I get it. Yep. A back and forth feeling. And if you had watched, 2 weeks before the election, I was crying. Like I was online crying because I'm like, something's not right. But I said, no, she's going to win. Because I see all these good things happen. Yeah, she's going to win. And there's just something was not right. It's just not right. Like I'm telling you, yeah. So, but like I said, when somebody's of Trump's caliber of, they can cloak themselves. So, and I heard them, I do odd predictions. I just don't get into the Hollywood scene, although I did say there's 3 people that are going to get charged with the P. Diddy thing, including not just him. But I've been saying that for like 5 years now. And if you go look at my prediction, and I believe it's on my website, you will see it. Because there are people, and a lot of people are saying, yes, they've been implicated already. And I'm like, oh, see, I didn't even know, because that was done. That whole thing with that prediction was done maybe a year and a half ago. So sometimes things come true. Like I said, the open air market, and I said there would be a terrorist attack. There was one in Denver 2 weeks ago. So what was that? 6.3. I'm not sure. I have to look that up. But I said there would be an open air market terrorist attack. And that's what happened in Denver. And they even referred to it, I guess, as an open air market. And I mean, that would be out in the open, you know. I remember I have to put that in there. But I'm pretty sure, because I made that prediction in January, that I'm pretty sure it's on my website. So, and I hear a lot of these people, and I'm not saying I'm any better than anybody else, because I'm not. But there's a lot of people that are on social medias. I did this right, and where's your proof? Do you have it written down? I have 5 people keeping track for me. One of them was Kent, trying to prove me wrong all the time. And he just kept going, okay. And he would just mark it off when it happened. And I'm like, I'm just repeating what I'm told. That's all, you know. Hey, Yoli. All right. So I will be back tomorrow. Ask for 3 days or 3 nights, not 3 years, as Jeff Wright says. He said 3. And Jesus is here working. Jesus is here working. It's interesting that how come the mega Jesus is not the Jesus that's coming to me? Just a thought. Just a thought. But Jesus is very blunt. Like, he just says, you know what? Because okay, so here's the instance. This is when he talks to me. Like, he'll laugh about something, because something I'll, you know, like, and he's like, you know, it's okay. But there's a person in my life that I've cut out of my life. I've had to. And she's so needy. I can't do this anymore. I can't do it anymore. For 40 years, I put up with it. I'm not putting up with it anymore, because all she does is use me. And I made the comment, yeah, she's so pathetic. And Jesus goes, yes, she's pathetic. I don't think he meant it in a negative sense, because pathetic can be, you give somebody pity. Do you know what I mean? So I kind of think it wasn't meant like that, but it was said, and I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, all right. Very, very lays it on the line too with you. It lays it. Now, I'm not telling, I can guarantee some of you guys, he's talking to you guys, right? There's people out there that are watching me that Jesus is talking to them. I can guarantee I'm right. Correct? I'm sorry. Somebody's like, have you gotten me a messages from Jesus? I bet you have. Hi, Carla. So yeah, but just letting you guys know. All right. Thank you, Emimi. So Yoli, I'm not doing online readings anymore. I'm not doing them lives. If you guys want a reading, you have to call me. I am being taken advantage of, and I'm done. I had somebody, and I kind of just woke up and said, you know what? Because I am charging so little, and I know I am, and that's fine. But when somebody comes back for a $15 question and asks me 3 questions, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. So if you guys need to talk to me, make a 15-minute. They're only $50, and you get 15 full minutes with me, and that's a lot of time sometimes for me, because I can talk very quickly. So yeah. Hi, guys. So what leader is being removed in the caucus for the sake of peace in the region? Hope it is. You know what? So like, I haven't even looked at it. I haven't, some of the things that are going on so fast, I haven't looked at it. I have to look at it, and I can see, and I also have to meditate and see what I can get, because I do get information from Pleiadians and guides and angels and Jesus, and I'm the messenger. So I'm not thinking I'm great. It's a great responsibility. I don't think people, this is such a cool thing. It's not as cool sometimes as you think, because it's a lot of responsibility. So just to let you guys know. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be off here, but I'm going to let you guys know I will be off on tomorrow morning. And we're going to be talking about how to communicate with your animals. And it's not as hard as you think. I communicate all the time with animals. I think you have to love animals too. Like, have you ever met, okay, is this just me? Is this just me? And if I hear somebody doesn't like animals, or they don't get it, I think they're shallow, and I want nothing to do with them. Is that just me? I don't trust somebody who doesn't like animals. Does that make sense? Or is it just me? Are you guys like that too? Because I'm guessing you probably are like that too, right? So, yep, same. Okay. All right. It isn't just me. Okay. All right. Oh, thank you, Katie. Yes, she's like, I agree. I definitely agree. I just, and if my animals don't like somebody, I usually don't like them. Something's wrong there. Because my dog Chewy, my little Aussie doodle, he's like, he loves it. Oh, I love you. Oh. Now my golden retriever, she bit my groomer today, and I don't know what's wrong with her, but she's gotten really, really bad and snippy. And I believe in trying to work things out. This dog has already killed chickens. This dog has had some major behavior problems. But if she bites somebody, I don't know how you guys feel. I can't have a liability on my farm like that. Not when I'm getting ready to run a facility like this. And she's either, maybe I'll find a home for her, but the last dog I found that I did that for bit 3 people. I am not going to be liable for that. So you know what I'm talking about. So if it happens again, I hate to say it, but at the same point, I can't have it because I'm having some behavior problems, and I've tried to took her to obedience. We did, and I'm I'm an animal communicator, and she just kind of don't think she feels real good she was the dog that was 3 years ago. She, for some reason, we don't know if it was a protozoan out of the lake. She was paralyzed from her neck down, and we don't know why. And once we took her to the emergency vet, I thought for sure she's going to die. She's only a puppy. She's 9 months old. Once we got the inflammation down on her spinal cord, she was better. So I have cut her slack because she ended up being fine. She's been fine since. But so I'm thinking, well, maybe she's not quite right now. You know what I'm saying? So I've cut her slack, but she's killing things on my farm. She's killing chickens. She's killing livestock. And so we'll see how this goes. Because I've had golden retrievers forever, and I've never had one that's quite like her, but she is not a real golden retriever. She is an English cream. They are not golden retrievers. They call them English cream golden retrievers. They're not. They don't behave like a golden retriever. I don't care what anybody says. The hair is different. They shed constantly. My Goldens would do it once a year or twice a year. But this is, it's different. But we're getting a new puppy, so I'm getting a cowboy corgi that I'm going to train to herd my chickens into the coop at night. The cowboy corgi is a healer corgi cross. They're specially bred to have lots of intelligence, and they've got just a slightly longer leg than a corgi, just a little bit. Other than that, they look just like a corgi. So they got just a little bit, and it's a blue merle with blue eyes. You'll see them. I'll have them. They've already named the dog. The dog is named Hero. That's what my grandkids named him. So yeah. But anyway. All right. Yeah. You've had bad luck with Goldens. Yeah. Spiked. Yeah. I don't know. I know. That was my fifth golden. 2 of them I had one that bit. And it bit, and I mean bit. Somebody had to have stitches, and that dog was put down. Then I got my other 2, and they were the best dogs. They were smart. They were great with kids. Then I got her, and I'm like, I don't know what it is with her, but like I said, she's not a real golden. She's an English cream, and they're different. So I think people are overbreeding them. I think if you get a good breeder, then you get the real golden. You know what I'm saying? So, but my Aussie Doodle, I like my Aussie Doodle. He's such a sweetheart. He barks too much. Anyway, all right, you guys, I'm out of here. But I'm also, if you guys don't know, do you think we're in World War III? I don't know. What do you think? Yeah, they're going to try not to be, but that's what's I've been telling you to grow. Okay, what you tell me what I think. Grow your own food. 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 Okay. Yep. Yes. And I have to go out and pick spinach later. I have spinach and lettuce growing. So that you're not depending on anything as the food system. Remember I told you it would be like the trucking system or the food, that's the food getting to us. So it's not going to be able to get to us. What's going on? That's all I kept saying. And I don't understand. I said that in 2020. So, okay. Not a problem, you guys. Tomorrow is 9:30 a.m. Central. And if you want a free question, that's what I do. I will answer a few questions here and there free. And if you need a call, I'm 25% off. And join my Substack. Join my Substack. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. Say, take care. Oh, wait. Up, 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 up. It's funny to see it because on some of my cameras now, when you touch it, it's weird because you can see my finger instead of, do you know what I'm saying? It's kind of funny to see it. It's like, it's part of the video now. And I'm like, oh, yeah. All right. So you guys take care. And I will be back tomorrow morning. And then I'm pretty much done. But I am booked solid out, I think 2 weeks, but I added one day. I added a Tuesday in. So take a look if you wanted reading and you want to cram yourself in there. Okay. Bye, guys. Oh, that's really low. They're low. I gotta get them all going here. Get them all charged.